This one had vodka. We used
Vodka.
Svedka, which is kind of one of our go-tos, like middle lower shelf, but the quality is really, really good that we like. But in terms of mixing within the same spirit category, we always say that's okay.
Yeah. And I like gold and white, I think would be fine.
Yeah.
Because it's the same spirit category.
Yeah. The difference between a silver rum or a white rum, a gold rum, or like a dark rum, an aged rum, is the amount of time that the rum was left to age within the cask. And so a silver rum comes right out of the distiller's bottled, and it's sort of ready to go as is. It's sugar-based, so it's sweet. A gold rum has sat in the cask for X amount of times. I can't remember. We actually did a video on this years ago. I can't remember the exact age, but it's just a younger aged rum. And then when you get into like your dark rums, they're aged for even longer and take on the scent or the aroma and the taste of the cask. Most of the casks are purchased from bourbon distillers. Bourbon always has to begin with a brand new American oak cask that's never been used before. So as a result, they can never reuse them. So they have on the secondary cask market, most of the world's casks that are floating all around, even Scotland, where they make scotch. It's American bourbon casks. And so most of the rum people use that. So using different rums in the same category or spirits in the same category, usually okay. We've done that before. You're not going to have any problems at all. You're just going to add a little more smokiness when you add that gold rum into your extract.
What you don't want to do is, mix. So if you start with vodka and then put bourbon in, you're going to come up with something completely different. And I wouldn't mix the spirit.
No, we don't recommend that at all. And there's an exception to every rule. Like sometimes you use Everclear to beef up the proof, but that's where we can start getting really complicated. So rule of thumb, as you're just getting started, always stay within the same spirit category. This is important too in your mother jars, because you might have a gold rum when you begin your mother jar, and then you added all these new beans a year later and you can't remember what that first rum was. It's just important to remember that it's a rum, and then if you add a silver, if you add an aged, you're going to be okay.
It's just what's in the bean, and it's not going to make a huge difference if you've got a little bit of bourbon in that bean that you're putting in. But if you're refilling it, I would always refill it with the original alcohol that you started with.
Yep.